audio test. My Discord account. Oh no, I messed it. Oh, crap. Well, maybe it's on here. Okay, what's up? What's up here? Let's just put this on right now because that way we can get that working. And mute, unmute. Why is this mute always muted? That's so confusing. Can you say to the moderators to unmute me, please? I would, King 38, I would definitely send that message on your behalf, but I think I am muting myself. Okay, the microphone image shows, welcome to the video. I am having technical issues with YouTube, so if you bear with me, testing. Okay, so now the audio is not working. What's up, PT Jones? What's up, everybody on the TikTok? I am having technical difficulties with the interwebs, so check out this synthwave thing that I made, and we'll see if I can figure out the bugs on this. That is alive. And open that up. All good here. Oh, thanks, PT Jones. Okay, so there is audio, so I just can't hear my own audio then. Okay, well, background music is a bit, so you can hear the background music. Okay, you know what, maybe my sound got disconnected. So the sound output, no, okay. So you can hear the background music, and it looks like you can hear the iPad music. Meanwhile, I hear nothing, so... Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, so when I'm talking, the music is set to volume down. And let's... Okay. I mean, I guess, what's a live stream without technical issues? Fun fact, I had technical issues before this live stream began, and the good old turn the computer off and restart the computer was the solution. However, it bugs me that I guess I feel like I pay a premium to not have technical issues. My computer is not the latest. I guess they just came out with brand new Macs, but this is like last year's top of the line MacBook Pro. Not, although I will say the 16 gigs of RAM apparently I go through fast or something. But yeah, technical issues are just a part of life. So let me delete that. Make unpublic this previous video unlisted. And okay, so now here is the synthwave. So I thought we could add some more to this. That button should not be there. I totally deleted that button. And I'm gonna also need some music from me in the background. Are these headphones just not working? Man, I get weird if I don't. If all I can hear is my own voice while making stuff, it messes with my head. I don't know. So here's what we got. This is cool, and if you go over here, it'll hit the tree, and the game looks like it's going slow motion. I added this button called change the radio. I might do some other stuff instead. weird. So if I do my MacBook speakers, everything is working properly. These headphones work just fine, although I do wish they were broken because I want to buy like the brand new headphones, but that just means I'm spending money that I should be using to pay off credit card stuff. Okay, yeah, I can hear game music when you're not talking. Thanks, PT Jones. So I think it's maybe these headphones. Okay, so King38, my Discord account got hacked, and the guy who hacked my account started saying bad words about Hypipe and people. When I entered in Discord, I got muted for 7 days. Can you say to the moderator? So King38, that sucks that you got hacked, man. That's a bummer. Yeah, I mean, I can message someone on the Hypipe team, but when did this happen? Like yesterday or 2 days ago? That's a bummer, man. Hopefully you have updated your password. Okay, so we're gonna hit edit, and where are my earbuds? Let me try these out. So check it out. I added some particles yesterday. I still want to add some triangles. And let's check out. Okay, nice. We got the earbuds working. So, so much better with music. Yeah, I apologize, everybody on TikTok, that you do not have music, and you just have to hear my voice. I couldn't do that, but today we were making games. Everything, okay. The particles, that freaks me out when everything just like stops moving. Tiny players in the house. What's up? What's up? Oh, is that my Spotify? No. Okay. So what should I add to this cyberpunk? I wanted to add triangles. We got the ability to change the radio. Oh yeah, I've had so much technical difficulty. So I have a neon light, and this is like, I got it from the MoMA, Modern Art Museum. So this was not cheap, and to be fair, I wanted purple, but they were out of purple, so they only had red, and I was waiting. I don't know, I like to buy nice design stuff, but I do feel like cool lights. Yeah, this looks really good. Like I can tell you with my eyeballs, I look at this and it looks lame. Like it's next to my Basquiat and it looks lame. But like on the video, like it looks cool. So I am leaving this house next week to go to Canada, but when I come back, I think I'm gonna, you know, add some more lights. But yeah, if it looks like an old school PewDiePie, I don't, you know, I've seen his stuff. I don't know what it's old school, and I see a lot of people on YouTube. They got the super dark background area. I don't know. I don't know how they do that. Like, I did turn off this light, and I am facing a window. This is my YouTube setup. Over there is my desk with a bigger monitor where I do my video editing. It's really not that impressive here. Like, yeah. Oh, but yeah. Okay, so one of the coolest things I do love about this, and I wish it was more, what's the word, controlled, but the shadows. the shadow effects. And again, this is how I develop games a lot of the time, is I just basically just go in there, mess around with a lot of things, and then take steps back to figure out what I did. And we have bad internet. Oh no. Okay, we'll see how the internet today is. I find that when you test the internet, then the internet providers give you better service, even if it's for a moment. Yeah, man, you know, as somebody who goes on the internet everywhere, the US does not have great internet. There are some places that have good internet, and I know exactly what cities and places those are, or at least some of them. But yeah, man, they're just not like, it's basically a monopoly. Like, where they provide internet is basically a monopoly, and when you have a monopoly, they don't do good internet. They actually do bad internet, and then they just take your money. Like, my favorite place for the internet was Vietnam. In Vietnam, it's like $5 a month, and you get like hundreds of gigs up and download, and really good internet for a good price. Whereas in the US, you have to pay like $100, and you have to pay extra for bad internet. But yeah, Vietnam's a different place, and I hope to go back. So I hope to go everywhere, honestly. Definitely want to check out South America, or my apologies, South Africa. My twin was asking me if he should go to Rome. I always feel weird when people ask for travel advice from me, because I've lived in Rome, and I was like, yeah, dude, you should totally. The city's epic. It's also really big, but I like to live in places as opposed to like visit a place for a short amount of time. But okay, let's do something to this. Okay, so first of all, let's get rid of that UI button. Delete and hold. So again, I am not, and I say this all the time, I am not in the UI often, but I guess I like, just like anything in game development, I struggle because like here you can go, you can drag a button, but what if you want a circular button? Like, this is the only button? That bugs me. Like, I think I've seen circular buttons. Level 1 through 7. Ooh, Tiny Players talking about some LED stripes. My LED stripes cost me under $2. Zara South Africa brand was converted to R30. Okay. Oh snap, a room tour. I mean, it's not a room tour. This is just it's just an office. Yeah. There's a bigger man cave behind this, but I don't go in there. That's usually my brother's. He actually has a lot of space, but I'll let him do his whole thing. Get level 7, you'll not be disappointed. Let's not mention Italy. I feel like changing internet providers every month. Yeah, no, like, dude, I think that's a world thing. Like, some places are good and some places are bad. Like, here, like, I should just be happy that they even have internet in Kentucky, because where my mom lives, this place, I think 5 or 6 or 7 years ago, I don't know. Again, I only spend like 1 to 3 months a year in this house, but they used to not even sell alcohol. This, like, the middle of the country is a weird place, and when I live here, I don't even go outside because I feel like I can't even talk to people, like for real. I hate round buttons personally because it's super weird. Now, you may hate round buttons, but you gotta like the option to have round buttons so that you can hate them. Because if you can't even have round buttons, and like, again, I just don't know how it works. Like that's my thing with this UI. And UIs are super important. And when I would make UIs for the App Store and the Play Store, I would just have basic fundamental UIs. But like, so we got the I just feel like there's a lot going on here and I get confused easily. This is like a horizon layout. I don't know what that means. But, oh, and then there's premades, because it's some of these premades are cool. Oh, and we can flip to landscape or portrait. I guess the one thing I wish is that there was a transparency. Like, because with the buttons, they have to be buttons as opposed to a big button. Like, so if I wanted this button to cover the entire screen but be invisible, that's not an option. YouTube is moving their buttons around now for me. The like and dislike button row is on the left of my screen. Ah, interesting. Yeah, they're probably doing some kind of testing or something. Okay, this environment challenge for HiPipe is due tomorrow. So let's, I wanted to add triangles, and I literally, like, this is one of the things I literally spent, what, 30 minutes putting this triangle in, and then I was trying to get it to be activated again so I could see it, and like it just didn't work, and it was frustrating me. Make an indoor style game where you're driving a car with a steering wheel. I wish I could just do that right now, but I cannot. That seems like a lot of I find my best, so I could maybe make like, what is it? Can we zoom in on this car? Gotta be careful. Yeah. So there is a really good hype. Here, let me save this. That has that effect. Make an indoor style game where you're driving the car. Actually, I could probably do that. Let's see what I can do actually. Let's go to the library. So the upside to playing HiPipe, like a lot, is you don't need to start from scratch. You can just find another game that has the mechanics that you're looking for. I do wish there was a show all button. And let's done. Save the photos. I'm gonna go ahead and put that as a feedback on the Discord channel, because I don't engage much in the Discord channel. At least I don't think I do. I totally try to read everything and just read what people are putting out there, because I like to stay informed. Okay, how do we get an image? Plus, okay. That'd be cool. If there was a show. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I just feel bad when I give feedback or something. Oh, you know what it is? I think it can be that if I give feedback, then I worry I'll just be giving like a lot of feedback, like too much. And I don't know what the level of like too much feedback and not enough feedback is. So even when I just barely do feedback, I tell myself like, whoa, that's too much feedback. But it's not true. It's just what I tell myself. And yeah. So let's see. Maybe have some time to make a remix of this game, but also I can't seem to get HypeHype to work on my 2014 Samsung tablet. Like, oh no? Were you able to download it? 2014, so that means it's 8 years old? Ah, geez. Right? Yeah, 2014, 6 plus 2. Oh man, it's gonna bug me, this racing game. Maybe I can type it in. There's a cool racing game. I have a TikTok. Or can I not look at my TikToks? Alright, let me get my phone. Oh. At 84%, that's pretty good. I was totally at like 20%. Okay, so there is a dope racing game and I can't remember the name of it, and here it is. Kennelly Stunt Car. Okay, so let's go, and I'm gonna try to see if I can't make a game in, let's say, 5 minutes. That's not enough time, but okay, I already said it. I already said 5 minutes. Let's just put a timer. Hold on, I'll put the timer right here. Timer. And ready. Wait, ready. Okay. Make it a game in 5 minutes. Let's see. And so let me show you this game. And I think this is what you were talking about, Tiny. It doesn't feel bad to give feedback because I'm giving a lot of feedback about 30 things I gave feedback on. Oh no, I think feedback is great. I apologize if that came off as don't give feedback. I think feedback is ridiculously important, especially for HypeHype. But me as a person who uses HypeHype like all the time, although I should have used it more yesterday. Anyways, I did use it. Because I use it so much, I don't know, I think I'm just insecure about my feedback. So here is what we're gonna do. We're gonna make a game based off of this level in 5 minutes. This is super simple. I don't know if the steering wheel turns when the player turns, and yeah, okay, so the steering wheel does not turn, but I'm pretty sure I can figure that out. The driving controls of this very drifting like. Oh, and that was not okay. So we can see I'm doing pretty bad. Let's complete this level so I can take a look, and then we'll make a new game in 5 minutes, which is something that seems really difficult to do, but I like difficult stuff. I think I'll make the game easier than this one though, for sure. Okay, so as we can see, we got a lot of ups and downs in this game. So let's go ahead, and you should have a timer on the screen. Oh, you know what? I do have a timer. That is a great suggestion. But you'll have to let me know. I got a timer. Where is it? Okay, let's move this timer over here. Oh, nope, that's not the right thing. Okay, hold on. This is this looks bad. Nope, that's not the right. Okay, I'm moving all these. Oh crap. Okay, is there a Control Z? Yes, there is a Control Z. So let's get this timer, and it's over my face. And is it? How do I? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna try to get that timer so it's like in a certain. Oh, it's locked. That's why it's not letting me move it. Okay, let's put the timer up over here on the top left, and I will reset it in a moment. Okay, so timer, let's stop this. And let's go back here. Oh, I lost the game. Okay, there it is. So first thing before I start is we got music in the background. Okay, I might zone out a little bit while I'm trying to make a game in under 5 minutes. What's up, Just welcome to the stream, and we're gonna be making a game in 5 minutes flat in a moment. This game looks cool, but the one I was talking about is using a drag mechanic, like pull your finger between the left, center, and the right side, and that you can make a working steering wheel. Okay, the one that I was talking about is use a drag mechanic. So I don't know what you mean by a drag mechanic. Like you drag the object. Drag and pull. Oh, drag it like you drag and pull your finger, and it's like the shooting mechanic. I don't know how that would work in a driving game. So I do know of a mechanic that has that, but that, you know, you're thinking like almost like an Angry Birds. It's like the drag and pull mechanic. I don't know how that would work in a driving game, so that would be something I would need to help kind of visualize for me, because would that be a top-down game, like a early Grand Theft Auto 2 type of drag and pull a vehicle? That being said, I do like the idea of making a game in 5 minutes, so we're gonna start that. We got Tannelly's Race Car Adventure. And yeah, let me take a moment. And this is how I like to get ready. Okay, we're gonna get the timer going. What's the button? Have the dragon glued to the steering wheel. So I'm just gonna be making a racing game from this one. Unfortunately, Tiny, I don't think I can do the dragging on this stream, as I don't fully conceptualize the concept, and I don't know of another hype or game that already has that. So the great thing with Hype is you don't have to start from scratch. You can start where someone left off, which is what I'll be doing in Stunt Car Racer. And if I had a better, oh, look at that, there's a deer. Hey, what's up, deer? We have deers in Kentucky. They're really dumb, and they kind of want to get hit by cars or something. I don't know. I don't drive. But I prefer the fox. Those cool foxes too. This is country. This is the country. It's to tell you how the geopolitical landscapes of cities work. Cities is where people know what's going on. Suburbs is where people go to the mall. Country is where there's nothing but more country, and suburbias slowly become cities, and countries slowly become suburbia. So where I'm at is slowly becoming suburbia, and people think they're losing their way of life. It's kind of like Denver, if you know anything about Denver. Although Denver's a small city, people think it's a big city, and it's nice, but it's okay. Losing focus. Probably next stream. So Tiny, if you find a hype that has a mechanic that you think is cool, save that hype by hitting this hot button, which apparently I didn't have this game in my library, and I'll see what I can do next time for sure. Okay, getting off, losing focus, because of course I am. Let's get ready. And where's the timer? Okay, timer. Go. Okay, so first thing I want to do is take a look, and we have a lot going on here. And I do think all of that is super important, but really what I want is I want that steering wheel to be able to move. I think, well, I probably can't even move the steering wheel. Let's check. Okay, so the steering wheel is not an object that can be moved. Oh, that's gonna bum me out. Let's take a look. Maybe it might be a different color. Okay, that's a bummer. So the steering wheel can't move, but the road. So let's go. Let's find the finish line. So the finish line is over here. We got these shapes. I'm making a map. Okay, so now we just need to make a level. And yeah, let's do that. I kind of want to change the colors. I should have planned this more better, because like now we just got, what? How did a minute and 20 seconds go by? Okay, so this is bad. Man, I don't think I do well under pressure. Okay, so one thing we should totally do is just, since I'm already losing so much time for nothing, which is not fair, let's go ahead, select this whole thing, and let's move it. So all we basically have to do is get to the ending. So we got 2 minutes. We're already halfway done for this. Yes, I hate the colors, but we're not about colors. Oh, and I can't move it, rotate it that way. That way's a bad way to rotate it. Okay, that way's not so bad. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this is not at all what I expected. Bigger platforms. Ooh, tile sheets. No tile sets. Oh man, I'm out of time. Okay, so this was a fail. I'm gonna say this was definitely. Let's see if I can't. Let me add 5 more minutes. I just need 5 more minutes. You know what the problem with these big platforms is that with the solid color, you can't really see where you're moving. That's like the downside. You want something that has multiple colors in it. You know what? Those like cool rugs. These are rugs. Oh. Wooden plank is also not bad, and we don't want tile set. Yeah, I actually like the way this looks, but we need it to be big. This is not big enough, but it'll have to do. Maybe I can change these colors too. Okay, maybe not. Okay, getting distracted. I wanted to change purple. Unmovable object. Where's the purple? There's the purple. Okay, cool. Let's just duplicate this. Man, I think it needs to be bigger. Some of these are bigger. That's definitely bigger. Are these unmovable objects? Okay, so I figured something out, which is if you're making something super fast, oh crap, that color looks horrible. Oh, no, okay, duplicate. Moving all the rotations to 0, delete. moving over there. Get over here. It's the finish line. Moved it over there. Okay. Three seconds. Oh man. Okay, so I kind of want 5 more minutes. Like, that's okay. This was a nice challenge, even though I failed. I do like the I do like the concept. With the Apple Pencil. Oops, nope. Okay, I did get rid of the timer. Then I was gonna just add objects that cause. Oh, why was there a fail? Did I hit something? I probably ran out of the screen, or let's see what causes the fail. Or here we got broadcasters, I believe. No. Take a look at the player. Reset view. Something caused it to fail. So I think we're just like going out of yeah. I don't know, I'm taking a look around. Gonna reset view. Let's see what we have over here. We have a bunch of stuff. I think game end is definitely been getting more crashes with this latest update. The stream is giving me pressure. Let's go, dude. You don't have to be shy when it takes some drugs, man. Oops. Procreate. Not that app. So I wanted to look at what causes the game end. Here we go. Group here. So if I hit the object, if I hit a gray object, then it looks like the game end is active. No, a red object. Where do I have a red object? Is one of these red objects? No. Okay, let's take a look. So we got one block over here, and then once we get over here on this block, so it seems like somewhere, where's the finish line? So that's the start. It looks like somewhere over here we hit something that causes a game over, but not sure what it is exactly. See if we got any other game ends. There's another one too. Yep, that was the original one. Object observer, see what that does. Passive component that listens to object-related events inside the whole height. Each time an object from the red group is destroyed, output value on destroy forward. Example, component is emitting objects that belong to the yellow group. Each time an object from the yellow group is created, output value on create forward. Usage example 1. My hype has multiple enemies the players must destroy. Each count is visible through a text component. Each time an enemy is destroyed, the object observer executes a math operator and updates the text value. Well, that is cool, because I thought the only way you could do this was using a broadcaster and a math operator to have it happen all outside of the object. But it looks like that is not the case. And or there's more efficient ways of doing it. Okay, I'm gonna save this for the future, just cause. That being said, time has been going extra fast for me. I think it's because I am leaving the country next week. And, yeah, sometimes time goes fast, and sometimes time feels like it goes slow. I like to say time is a construct created by humans to try to make sense of things. That being said, lately time has been going fast for me, so let's see what we can do to this. I wanted to add kind of wanted to add a button to make it a game. Oops, logic on. So maybe I can try these triangles again. Oh, you know what? The triangles are probably not spawning and you don't see them because it has no physics. If you want to spawn something and then move it, it needs to exist, right? And it exists kinematically, so let's see. I'm expecting to see it on the left and I don't. Let's go ahead and close hype like that. Looks like we're doing. movable object. So it moves. These objects move at z.75. Oh, okay. I think it's because the size is set to 0. So it's like scaling to be super small. So let's just turn that off for a second. That's the thing. Sometimes you tell the machine to do something and it does it, but oh, and then maybe a loop. No, you don't want loop. You don't want loop. Physical kinematic, yes. Vector transform z.75 move. Yes, that's all correct. Yeah, man. This update definitely crashes multiple times a day. But at least everything is saved. That I think is kind of more important. Okay, so let's go ahead, grab this triangle. For whatever reason, whenever I can't get something to work and I don't know exactly why, I'll just basically do the same thing over again and hopefully it works. And I would say at least 50% of the time it does work, because there's usually some small piece that I'm missing and I just don't know what. Okay, so let's look at this tree. This object is a renewable object. So let's go ahead and make this object. Oops, I'm sorry, a reference object. A renewable object, I don't know what that is. Maybe like a reusable object. We'll make it kinematic. We'll add a vector transform. On start. Let's see what do we have here. Oh wait, this one doesn't loop, does it? Oh, it does loop. Okay. I'll do all these things to it. Let's go. Okay, that looks good. And put a destroyer in the object and then somehow connect it to here. Oh, you know what we do? We put it in the container. Like so. Okay, so now it's in there and we can even see it. Move it down here, and let's also make it ink instead of blue. Okay, this is kind of cool actually. So do that. Don't want to change the color thing yet. Okay, so and now this is, and there it is. We can see it. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and delete this one. And let's also go in here, add a vector transform, because I want it to be different sizes, and a random node. And we'll put this equal to 1 and this equal to 4. We float. On start, 0.1, scale. Get these. And we can have these affect the vector transform. X, Y, and Z coordinates. And okay, so this is what is causing the issue. Well, this is what's causing it not to show up. So there it is. Let's just put these all at one. See how that looks now. Okay. It's not even turned on, let's turn it on. Okay, so that, I think it's decent. Now let's turn on the random node. So what I would like to see is that the pyramids are different sizes. And actually, we'll hit play, check out the debug tool. Whoa, dude. Oh, okay. So that's way too big. So it was okay. I think it's working. I think what we need is the interval in here. Also, that size is just way too big. Totally causing things to crash, which is kind of fun. If this was 2, this is what it would look like. It's a triangle at scaling of 3. Oop, no. Oh. I like it, I just gotta get it to work now. And after 3 seconds, I do want to get it to be destroyed, just to cover with that basis. So I would think when the object gets spawned, the random is turned on and then executes the size difference, but that doesn't seem to be happening. Maybe the vector, maybe the random node has to happen before the vector transform, like a sequential thing. It's definitely worth checking out. Let's do that. vector transform, and let me double check the physics is set to kinematic. Okay, so now the randomness happens first, and then I think that could have been an issue. Like logically, that makes sense to me, but sometimes things are not on the logic scale. So if this is 0, then the objects will not, you can't see it. Quite handy, that debug feature. Yeah, dude, the debug feature. The cool thing, my favorite thing about the debug feature is you can make edits while things are happening to help, you know, troubleshoot. So I think that to me is the best. I think I need to set these all to 1, because if they're set to 0, then the pyramid just like disappears. Let's hit play, see if it's still there. Okay, it's there, and it's somehow floating. Okay, cool. Why are you floating? Oh, because I put the Y and this is on the move. So we want to set the scale. Okay. Looks good, looks good, looks good, looks good. And let's get this random bottom vector transform vector X. Bottom transform vector Y. You know what I was thinking I could do next time I try to remix a game in 5 minutes is practice on another, could be the same game. Practice multiple times and then do it. I've been watching my GameDev video of my Cyberpunk Ball Rush game, and it's cool because I can see where at the beginning of the video I had no idea what I was doing, and at the end of the video I had figured out basically all of the above. But yeah, that took like 2 hours to get to beginning to end, and remaking the same type of game, which I like anyways. I think I might do that. Okay, let's check this out. Random on start, float. I don't know what seed does. Let me know if anybody knows what seed does. Okay, so look, it's all different. I'm digging it. I like it. I do think this number could be a little bit bigger. So that was it. The issue, which again, logically it makes sense, was I had the random or the vector transform the scale, you know, like the size. And then I had the random node after it, which would predict the size or pick the number 1 through 3, which would determine the scale ratio on an X, Y, Z level. But because that random node was activated after the vector transform, it didn't work. And so here we can see the random node happens. We get a min-max number 1 to 3 for the X, Y, and Z value, and then that goes to the vector transform, set to scale, and that works. Having this component before makes it not work. It does make me wonder what happens if you put it on the outside. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna maybe make this 2. Then that number just adds to it. Yeah. Maybe not. 1.5. Let's see how that looks. This. Now I'm curious if I can duplicate this. Oh, you know what? Just duplicating objects doesn't work, you also have to remember to put them back into the container. Duplicating an object that's already in a container will make that object not in the container. I think. Is that okay? I can't tell. Okay, so one thing I like to do when I can't tell if an object is in a container or not, and this isn't, I would say, the best way, but you can take a look at it and you can see here in this little adorably small rendered photo of what is in the container, we can see only one triangle. So that makes me think that it's not in there. So let's go ahead, grab this. See if I can't. There we go. And then here. Remember, if you create something, you want to destroy it. I mean, that doesn't look cool. I'll do this. I think I'm just gonna get rid of it and make all of them scale to 3. I feel like the random effect doesn't make it look cool. Oh wow, that's way too big. Always good to just play around with the numbers to try to get a visual look that you like. I do like that. Let's see if I can't make it better by moving it inside. And I'm gonna move that outside and I'm gonna grab, you know what, let's take these two, duplicate them and move it over here, and then again we need to put these inside the container. That. Okay, and then also let's go to that destroy. This interval is just basically destroying everything, because if you create something, you should destroy it. And I also want to put this to the left. Just duplicate it, and let's move it. Let's put on snap edge. Yeah. Also duplicate that and move it to the left. I just don't like seeing the ground, even if it's just for like a little bit. And then we also need to grab all these and put them in. Get the right angle. Always looking for that angle. The one that will make things easier. That is not a game dev trick, that is a life trick. Okay, that's not gonna make things easier. What's the undo? That left bar, which was a little bit better. Okay, one, there we go. Ooh, I could maybe change the angle of these. Maybe that's cool. Let's see if that looks cool. Honestly, you can't even tell. Okay, undo, undo. Ah, too many undos. Okay. Okay, I think that's a little bit better. We lost our button, apparently. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna save it. And I kind of wanted to add a game in here. It'd be like a cyberpunk game. Very simple though, you just... Maybe you get gems or something. So there's gotta be, okay. Gotta be a way to win and a way to lose, I guess is the best way to put it. Let's see if we can find something, an image or an icon that's like super cyberpunk. I mean, we could literally do a gas tank, but that's kind of not cool. I think there's a pre-made gem. Like if you get the gem, it has like a cool... effect. Yeah, here we go. Collectible gem. That off to the side. Oh, I mean, technically we could put it in the... We could put it in this piece. And we also need a game over. Let's see what we have. Like a bomb? Oh, a coin? No, a coin would be, that's just confusing. Hey, you're telling me I have no visual objects to search? I'm not... Here we go. Gotta trick the system. Maybe an exit sign. Got cool symbols. Like a no smoking symbol, but that would be cool. I like how there's an egg. That's cool. Yeah, maybe a road, like a fence. Should be unmovable objects, both of them. Looks like this one's got a lot of stuff going on with it, but that's okay. We want to use either a random or a switch. So I think we could have we could have a switch node and then a vector transform node, which will cause the object to move to a certain XYZ. Yeah, I think that makes sense. I don't know how it will work in this component, but I'm willing to give it a shot. And I think we can put the vector transform in the objects. Okay, well, not this one, because it is a special object. So let's hit undo. It's like the third or fourth time it's crashed. Object on. Target is this dude. We want to move, duration 0.1. We go ahead and duplicate this object just as a reference tool. So we can say this is -2. This is +2. Okay, so we're gonna do that. -2 and +2. I think we want a math operator. Maybe instead of a switch, let's try a random. For the random, we're gonna want it to be either -2 or a +2. we want it to be an integer. So on start, if it's a -2, wait, no, maybe we do want the probability. Okay, let's grab the switch. Trying to think of how this would work with the switch probability node and math operator. I've done stuff similar. So whatever goes in, so whether the input number is 2, we want another output number to be -2. So the probability distribution will make it so everything has a 50-50 chance. And if, let's say, number 1 happens, on random value. So out of this will be a -2 or a +2. So if say -2, it should be the vector x. And this, I believe, is set to move. Okay, so that'll be 2 or -2. And then from here, the output, let's make it value A. No. Okay, so here, this value A, use calculator, okay. And then this will have multiply by value B, which is -1. And this object is set to this one, which is also a red object. Yeah, okay. So vector x plus or -2 on the x coordinate, and go over here. Positive and -1, positive and -2, whatever it is goes through here, and then this will have the opposite. Okay, I don't think I need this switch. Delete that. Okay, so now maybe we put everything inside, make these reference objects, and let's test it. Guess I can't make that a reference object. Let's just get a gem. Oh, and we also need to have a vector transform on these objects so that they move 0.75 in the z direction. And that's because the vehicle that is driving is basically staying still. And yeah. 0.75, but the loop duration is 0, and we want move. Okay, cool. Oh, but I mean, if we already have that. Well, this is happening at 0 duration, aka always. That in there, that in there, that in there. Okay, let's hit play. Let's turn that on. All right, so it works, but actually we don't want it to turn on until we tell it to turn on. So let's put these down. And we can actually turn this off. Go to the UI button. Execute. No, you're not supposed to be turned on, bruh. What? Vector. Maybe the physical or visible has to be turned off. Well, let's hit play. You see, this one's not even moving because it's not looped. And this one should have collision trigger with the green. Activate a particle effect. Okay, but you need to be invisible. Okay, so it's not just invisible. It's like, don't execute. So this puts the number down, but we kind of want it to not execute. So we don't want this to happen until you hit the button, which may, oh crap, it's another. So right now, these automatically happen. Oh, and maybe we should have a switch node, or not even a switch node. What a toggle node. Where is the toggle node? I just created it. There it is. Okay. Let's put it. There we go. It's inside the reusable object, and toggle went on. Wait a minute, did the random node even cause the objects to be on different sides? I don't think so. Let's take a look. So it's supposed to be able to switch randomly. Go ahead, delete these, and just put a vector transform inside these objects, which we set to control. No loop. Multiply by -1. X vector. Okay, so random node. Originally enabled off, but if you hit the button, it'll turn it on. Oh, and we can have this button over here. Where's the UI? Grab the UI. Let's go all the way over here. Button on start, toggle, activation, enabled, on. But I want the button to also turn it off, so I don't know if there's a... I think that's how it works. Trying to think, I've used the toggle in another hype, I just can't remember which one. And in that hype, it worked basically like a light switch, which is what I want. But the fact that when I went here, it didn't say on or off, a little troubling. Yeah, like I kind of want it to be enabled. Okay. So that turns the random off. Only want these to spawn when button is on. So the execute enabled. Oh, and these are set to static? I guess that's okay because they have a vector transform causing them to move. Oh, look at that. Okay, so that's cool. I like that. Apparently it's super difficult. Toggle turns on. Okay, so the random node isn't totally working because it should be A or B, but it looks like sometimes it's anywhere from negative 2.5x to positive 2.5x. Oh, because giving the parameters on the random node integer, but 2.5 is a float number. Wait, no, 2.5 is an integer number. I get these mixed up sometimes. Yeah, float is decimals, integer is specific numbers. But it could be specifically. It could also be 1. So maybe I do need a which node? Well, this was kind of fun to play around with. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this in the game. Basically, it's, oh, you know what? We could just have it so you avoid no coins. No coins, and you have to avoid the object, which I kind of like that because it does make it easier. And then we can add a timer with the leaderboard. But I also remember we have game over reset. I think it's on the player. Yeah, game end reset. So maybe we can have this one be a game end reset on orange, or a leaderboard game over on orange. Add a collision trigger. I also want to make sure this definitely gets destroyed. So collision trigger on green. Broadcaster game success. Yeah, sure. Game. Let's go over here. I want to look. But this is a type of fail. Okay, we need a text. We need a time. Leaderboard entry. Time, format 0.0. Value. I'll put on and score. Let me check my favorite scorekeeping hype. Frosty's soccer practice. I always forget how the setup is done. Okay, so we got the timer. Timer goes here, outputs the score, but we want it to be not active. This we delete. And let's go to here. The UI, the button will start the timer. And we also wanted to make the timer visible. And a broadcast listener. Whoa, okay, let's get you all the way over here. Listening for game success. And signal receive. Activation, stop and time. On signal receive. Leaderboard execute. And then time. Execute. Off. Collision, trigger on, collision, broadcaster, execute. Okay, that was a lot. Let's see if not working. Kinematic and Alright, well, I've spent a lot of time on this. This definitely feels like a one step forward, two step back kind of day, but that's okay. You know, I did learn how to spawn objects with different X coordinates, whether on the left side of the road or on the right side. Got those pyramids working, which are kind of cool. Yeah, I'll probably get rid of the stuff in the middle, but yeah, let's just move it up for now. Or yeah. Like in the pyramids. Let's see. I think I'll work on this for a couple of hours after dinner, but yeah. Thanks for hanging out, even though I had a bunch of technical difficulties in the beginning. And yeah, I really liked trying to make a game in 5 minutes, although I didn't even come close. I like that concept. Maybe do something in the future about like 10 minutes or 20 minutes or something. But yeah, until next time, I'm Hype C. Stay safe out there and peace.